World Wide Web. World Wide Web is an advanced information retrieval system on internet platform. It is also known as WWW, W3 or web in short. The web was invented in 1991 by Tim Berners-Lee while consulting at CERN, European Organization for Nuclear Research in Switzerland. The web contains multimedia as well as streaming, radio, telephone using internet, information on variety of topics. Web is therefore called a virtual store or information. A web page is a document on the web. Web consists of such plenty of pages. A page on the web can be read using a computer program called web browser. A web browser is a software application for retrieving, presenting and transversing information resources on the web. Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Netscape Navigator are some of the most popular browsers. There is a uniform resource locator that references a web resource uniquely. You can go directly to a web page if you know its URL. URL is occasionally referred as URI, Uniform Resource Identifier. The web pages are stored on special computer called web servers. Any organization can set up a web server and have collection of related web pages. The collection of web pages is known as website. The starting point, generally the first page, is called a home page of the website. So the first page is called home page. Collection of web pages is known as website and collection of website is known as internet. There are some websites that offer services to perform business transactions, money transactions, news services, etc. Such websites are known as portals. Portals are entry point to some resources or services. Generally, portals are specific to a particular industry or institution. However, the portals can also be general, like Yahoo. To jump from one page to another page, web links are called hyperlinks are given behind the text. That is, information on the web page is connected by hyperlinks. A reader sees on the screen a document with sensitive parts of text representing the links. These links are followed by clicking on them. The text behind which the link is hidden is called an anchor text. The hypertext markup language is a language to create or edit the web pages and to manage links within the document. There are some predefined methods for computers to follow links and transfer documents. These methods are known as Hypertext Transfer Protocol and File Transfer Protocol. Management of the web becomes easy using these protocols. Figure 13.9 represents a conceptual view of the web browser. To see content on the web on the computer screen, we require an application that retrieves and presents the content on demand. As discussed earlier, we identify this application as a web browser or simply a browser. Browsers generally work with web. However, with private network, one can use such applications. The first web browser was invented in 1990 by Sir Tim Berners-Lee. It was called World Wide Web and was later named Nexus. The main objective of a browser is to retrieve and to present content on the web to user. Browser identifies resources from URI, Uniform Resource Identifier. The most commonly used kind of URI starts with HTTP and identifies a resource to be retrieved over the Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Many times you may see HTTPS URLs beginning with HTTPS indicates that the connection between client and browser is encrypted for security purpose. Some preliminary characteristics of browsers. A browser must be able to deal with multimedia information as the web content may include text, numbers, characters, symbols, audio, video, and animation. A browser must be user-friendly by providing good options on the screen. These options include space to provide URI, URL, file operations like save file, navigation operations such as back and forward, other buttons such as refresh, bookmark, etc. Later we will explore such operations. About Firefox. This is your Firefox first page, Mozilla Firefox. This is your web browser. Firefox is an open source browser available for the free from the Mozilla Foundation. The code for the Firefox is freely available to view and modify. While sharing such software, the major expectations are to widespread the application as well as to invite comments, modifications on the applications. Figure 13.10 shows the main home page of the Mozilla community where Firefox browser is available for free download. As shown in figure 13.10, you may download the appropriate Firefox browser by clicking the link given on the page. This website also provides tutorial on the web browsing using Firefox emailing using a tool called Thunderbird and Mozilla Mail and other Mozilla products. Once you install the browser, you can use it. Your browser may be available under application menu or placed as a shortcut icon at the top margin of the desktop screen. You may be lead the start page if you are using the browser first time. Every time you open the browser, you need to enter the address such as google.com or www.google.com. You may set this page as a default page by doing the following. Select Tools option in General, give home page address which will become your default page. When you start browser, this page will come. From the screen shown in figure 13.11, within the Google search option, you may write keywords to search. For example, if you want to find out about schools in Gujarat, type these words in the Google search bar and you will see results as shown in figure 13.12. It is possible that when you try this, the output may be different from what it is exactly visible in figure 13.12. The screen in figure 13.11 was taken on Windows operating system, while the screen in figure 13.12 is taken on Ubuntu 10.04. Observe that the look and feel of the browser on both the operating system is exactly same. About search engine. The web provides mechanism to store and link different web pages connected with hyperlinks. Only providing connections between the documents through the hyperlinks and mechanism to follow the links cannot make the web really useful. The actual power of the web comes from ability to search the content automatically by following the links. It is really difficult to search particular information from the ocean of the web. Just like you have content list or index list in your book to search for a topic from the book, the web also prepares index list which allows searching based on keywords provided. The computer program that does this job is called a search engine. Google, Yahoo, Ask, Cyrus and AltaVista are some such popular search engines. Many search engines accept keywords from users and extend the keywords to many more search engines at back end. This type of search engine is called a meta search engine. Some examples of meta search engines are as follows: iBoogie, Infogrid, DocPal, Italki. About Google. Google is an America, Mountain View, California based multinational corporation founded by Larry Page and Sergey Brin from the Stanford University. The objective of the corporation is to provide services and products related to the internet. The name Google originated from the word Google. The word Google is used for the mathematician's term for the number 1 followed by 100 zeros to significantly represent the large pool of information on the internet web platform. This word was decided to be used. Gradually, the word is evolved as Google. Google can also be used to search in the Hindi and other regional languages such as Gujarati. See the screens shown in figure 13.13, figure 13.14 and figure 13.15. If you select Hindi, you can see screen as shown in figure 13.14. Searching in Hindi, Google can also translate from one language to another language. Figure 13.15 shows figures like virtual keyboard as well as phonetic typing are provided for ease of using. Google also provides advanced search facility to provide specific query and narrow or filter the search result. Following screen shows how to use advanced search facilities step by step. The screen presented in figure 13.16 shows a basic initial screen for searching using Google. The screen illustrates the initial process of searching of 7 wonders of the world. Initial search of advanced search. When you click on Google search button after providing query, you will see the result as shown in figure 13.17. You may see worldwide information on the 7 wonders. If we would like to revise the search in such a way that it represents wonders of the world only from India, we may refine our search using advanced search facility. The link for advanced search is provided at the end of search result page as shown in figure 13.18. When you click on the advanced search facility, you will further see screens presented in figure 13.19 and figure 13.20. The first figure 13.19 shows option about which word you want exactly. Here we have restricted our search to provide results that contain the exact word India only. Advanced search options. The second part of advanced search is shown in figure 13.20. Here we can narrow the search result by providing option of language such as Hindi, English, etc., region, data of update, free to use material, etc. After providing required choices, when the advanced search button is clicked, the Google provides following results. See screen illustrated in figure 13.21. You may notice the appearance of the word India in presented result. The major facilities offered by Google are search, email, cloud computing and advertising. The company's mission statement from the outset is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. Google also offers virtual locations to store and access documents. Google Docs and Google Drives are the example of such utilities. Google Drive is a place where one can create, share, collaborate, search and keep all the documents. These documents are accessed from any location through any valid devices. Google Docs refer to the facility that enable editing for Google documents, spreadsheet, presentations, drawings and forms. These are online documents that live in the cloud and provide real-time collaboration features. Google Drive is a step ahead and offers accessing all the files including both Google Docs and local files from a web browser or any device where Google Drive is installed. One can store and use all type of file free with initial space of 5 GB storage. You need to have connection with Google Cloud. For this, you may download appropriate Google Cloud Connect software from Google's official site. Google has also extended its service for the service mentioned herewith. Android mobile operating system, Picasa photo organization, Google Earth, the 3D view of the Google technology, Google Chrome operating system browser only, operating system for specialized notebooks called Chromebooks, Google driverless car that uses Google Street View with artificial intelligence technology. Try to explore web for more interesting information on Google's driverless car. Besides searching and sharing information on the web, people would like to carry out many jobs using the web platform. Some of the examples are sharing personal ideas and information, making groups and interact For this purpose, variety of other applications have been designed, such as blogs, collaborative media, and social network platform. The following section introduces these concepts. Blogs. The name blog is derived from the weblog. From weblog it becomes vblog, and from that gradually it became blog. A blog is a type of website written usually for a single person on any topic. The structure and purpose of the blog is just like a personal diary where a person can share his idea about current affairs and their experiences along with multimedia supportive information. A blog is frequent chronological publications and personal thoughts. Blog content is normally written in the way that content about the latest activity remains on the top. The older entries may be available on the same page or may be stored in separate folders called archives. To interact with its readers, a blog may accept comments from the readers. You may read blog on the web and pass comments to another author of the blog. There are free blog services that help to set up the blogs in friendly manner. To keep track of your favorite blog, you may use technique called RSS, such as is an abbreviated form of really simple syndication. This technique provides news to the user when the interested blog or website is updated. Many people call this facility as newsfeed. This is just like subscribing a magazine. Whenever new issue comes, automatically the subscriber will be given information about it. Collaborative platform. Whenever we read something on the web on some topic, we would like to add something from our site. There are collaborative platform websites available that facilitates user to read, add, modify or delete its content via a web browser using a simplified markup language or a rich text editor. You might have used wikis. Wikis are such collaborative media. Since such website content is created in collaborative fashion, it is known as the simplest online database for everybody. So far you have just read the content from Wikipedia. Now you can try to edit it by providing related content. Since it is not created by an authentic publishing agency or an author by the plenty of people, wikis are not considered as trustworthy resources. Besides blog and collaborative platform, internet can also be used as platform for social networking. These applications are not only used for fun and social interaction but also for applications such as e-learning, marketing and product promotion. Other services. Internet can also be used as other services. Internet can be used as platform for variety of service that many facilitates our industry and social applications. Some services like internet protocol telephony may be used for business applications as well as personal communications. IP technology or voice over IP is the technology that enables voice telephone calls to be carried over IP technology instead of public twisted telephone network. Other example of such generic common service that are supported by the internet platform include remote access of computers, file transfers, chatting, video conferencing and sending messages to mobile. You might be interested in some frequently used terminology in this area. Table 13.2 gives a quick review of the terminology. Bandwidth. The amount of data that can be transmitted across a network or cable. The bandwidth is usually measured in bits per second for internet access. Broadband. Broadband is a high-speed internet access that offers an always-on connection, which is called in contrast to a dial-up connection using analog modem. Browser. A browser or a web browser is a software application for retrieving, presenting and transversing information resource on the World Wide Web. Client. The connected computer with large computers in terms of memory and processing power called server to seek support are known as clients. Data card. Data card is a card which contains data or which is used as plug and play instrument for data operations, transfer, transformation, input and output. The popular use of data card is to get connectivity using 3G network. Domain name. A domain name is an identification string that defines a realm of administrative autonomy, authority or control on the internet. Domain names are formed by the rules and procedures of the domain name system. DSL, digital subscriber line, which used to transmit digital data over wire of local telephone network. Email, electronic mail, commonly known as email, is a method of exchanging digital messages from an author to one or more recipients using internet. FTP, file transfer protocol, is a standard network protocol used to transfer file from one point to another over internet. Home page, the starting point, generally the first page of the website, is called a home page of the website. HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, is a language to create and edit the web pages and to manage links within the documents. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, provides method for computers to follow links on a website. IP address, an Internet Protocol address is an identification number assigned to each computer participating in a computer network. ISDN, Integrated Service Digital Network, is a high-speed internet connection through special dedicated line that transmit multimedia information simultaneously. ISP, Internet Service Provider, is an organization that provides access to the internet. Modem, a device that can do modulation as well as demodulation, is known as modem. Portal, portals are some websites that offer service to perform business transaction, money transaction, new services, etc. Protocol, protocol defines formal rules and guidelines for smooth behavior of commuters and other devices in a network. Router, a router is a device that forwards data within a computer network. Search engine, search engine is a computer search program that allows searching information from the web based on the keywords provided by user. Server, servers are large and high-speed computers that are used to store information in a network. URI, a uniform resource locator, is a key entity that references a resource. It is also known as Uniform Resource Identifier. Web, World Wide Web, is an advanced information retrieval system on internet platform. It is also known as www, or web in short. Web page, a web page is a document on a website. Collection of web pages is known as a website. Technology like internet has great impact on human lives. There are many advantages of the internet. Use of the internet increases degree of accessibility of resources. The resources can be accessed anytime, anywhere and by anybody. Use of the internet makes the system transparent and efficient. Many areas such as business, research, learning and entertainment are benefited by the internet applications. However, the increasing use of internet changes the social behavior, habit and abilities of people and making them more and more dependable on the machine.